Sure. Here's a short, controversial article about electric vehicles, EVs, electric cars. The hidden costs and challenges behind the green revolution. Electric vehicles, EVs, have been heralded as the future of transportation, praised for their potential to reduce carbon emissions and help combat climate change. Governments around the world are pushing for the widespread adoption of electric cars, offering incentives and subsidies to make them more affordable. But despite the positive image, there are some controversial issues surrounding EVs that many people overlook. The environmental impact of battery production. While electric cars themselves produce zero emissions, the environmental impact of their batteries is often overlooked. The production of lithium-ion batteries, critical for EVs, requires mining raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel. This process has serious environmental and human rights implications. The mining of cobalt, for instance, is linked to child labor and unsafe working conditions in countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo. Moreover, the extraction of these materials can lead to deforestation, water contamination, and loss of biodiversity. Critics argue that the environmental cost of sourcing these raw materials may be as damaging, if not more so, than the emissions produced by traditional gasoline vehicles. Charging infrastructure and energy source. Another controversial aspect of EV adoption is the charging infrastructure. While major cities are beginning to install charging stations, many rural and underserved areas still lack access to charging facilities. This creates a gap in accessibility for people who want to make the switch to electric but don't have the infrastructure to support it. Furthermore, the energy used to charge EVs doesn't necessarily come from clean sources. In regions where the grid relies heavily on coal or other fossil fuels, the true environmental benefit of EVs can be questionable. Critics argue that without a full transition to renewable energy sources, the positive impact of EVs on reducing greenhouse gas emissions is limited. The economic cost. While EVs may seem like an affordable option in the long run due to lower fuel and maintenance costs, the upfront price is still a major barrier for many consumers. Even with incentives, EVs remain more expensive than their gasoline counterparts. Additionally, battery replacement can cost thousands of dollars, often negating the long-term savings. The limited range and charging time. Despite advancements in battery technology, the range anxiety associated with EVs remains a major concern. Most electric vehicles have limited driving ranges compared to gasoline cars, which means longer trips can require multiple stops to recharge. Additionally, charging times are still significantly longer than refueling a gasoline car, with some EVs taking several hours to fully charge, depending on the charging station. The bottom line: is the shift to EVs really green? While EVs are undeniably a step toward cleaner transportation, the push for widespread adoption raises questions about sustainability and equity. Are we trading one set of environmental problems for another? Is the global shift to electric cars truly a green revolution, or is it just a market-driven solution with its own set of hidden costs? Until we address these deeper issues, such as sustainable battery production, equitable infrastructure development, and the transition to clean energy, the electric vehicle revolution may not be as flawless as it seems.